Okay. I think we started streaming.
Maybe.
Wonderful.
Right. So last week we were building a starfield in Zig with SDL library. Um, we got as far as rendering a little pixel on the screen and making it move, which was, I'm going to be honest, it was really exciting. I don't care what you say. I was happy with that result. Um, we ended the stream on technical issues. We were just trying to get a random number generator working. That's right, isn't it?
That was it, mate. Yeah. I feel like the gods intervened. Um,
Put us out of our misery.
absolutely. But it was good. We left it in a good place, and we're going to pick up where we left off. So we made some progress. We got a window. We got pixels appearing. So it's time to create some stars and get those suckers moving. Let's get flying through
Right.
space, baby. Let's do this.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're taking a massive step backwards today
Really?
because we're basically back to the beginning. Because I'm running on Windows. In fact, even worse than that, I'm running in WSL on Windows, and we're doing graphics stuff.
Why do we do this to
I
ourselves?
don't. Why didn't I just get? Why didn't I just like dual boot Linux or something? What's wrong with me? Why am I on Windows?
Okay, well, it's gonna be interesting. So
But
a bit of
so
jeopardy is what everybody needs in their lives.
I'm going to be honest. I did try and build this before we started, and let me show you the results, and you could probably point me in the right direction. So originally, I was doing this Zig run source main. So libc header is not available. Compilation doesn't link against libc. Okay, so I noticed there was this little flag which says Zig run libc. Link libc as well.
I think you
Um,
might need to zoom in, zooming in just a little bit.
all right, oh, hang on, wrong zoom.
Give it some size, baby.
Is that better? Better? It's
Um,
pretty big on my screen. I could go real big. Like, let's this big. Is that too much? Tell me when to stop.
you can you can zoom out a bit now. I think. Yeah,
There.
yeah,
All right. Okay. That's huge on my screen. That's like
that's
it's
good.
like a
No, that's good. That's fine. Yeah, you can zoom out a bit.
zoom out a bit. Okay. We're gonna spend this entire stream just zooming in and out on my screen. I think. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. Pass this LC flag to link libc, and then my next issue is that it can't find the SDL library.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, undefined symbol SDL in it. I guess it's probably not linked libc, not linked SDL properly. In the build.zig, we say link libc and link system library SDLC, but I'm presuming it doesn't necessarily call this when you do zig run.
No, it does. So you do zig build run.
Ah,
Oh, but did you add the link libc in there? Because that wasn't in there last. I didn't put that in
yes,
there.
I did. Yeah, yeah. But it looks like what you're suggesting does work anyway, so that's the first hurdle, I think. Let's remove that and see what happens. Zig build run. That's what I was missing. No, so that's fine. We're okay. You can obviously get that from, do that itself. But this next issue, this is probably related to the fact that I'm on Windows. I think this is Google time, isn't it?
I think you might well be right, mate. Let's do a bit of googling.
Okay, so, oops. Doop, 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 doop. GUI apps is that, okay. Spot Wayland. do we want to do? Oh, maybe we need to configure it so it's using, because you changed yours to use Wayland, didn't you? Because you've been trying to be cool.
Well, oh yeah. So you're going to WSL. So does it have X set up by default?
I think so. Yes.
That's pretty cool though.
Why did we specify the Wayland thing? Maybe we didn't.
I don't think we did specify Wayland. I just specified OpenGL. Wayland was an option when you do SDL underscore window.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think OpenGL is going to work for you. So maybe.
I'm just gonna so it fits on the screen properly.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah. So SDL window OpenGL. Let's try something else. See what's going to work here. I think this is probably going to need some docs here.
So SDL underscore window, SDL underscore window, and then see what options we've got there.
Okay.
So what have we got? So it's going to be for you. It's going to be X, isn't it? If it's there.
X11 window
Yeah.
type.
Yeah, it's going to be X11. I think.
Is that a hint? That's it. That's not quite right, is it?
No, I don't think so. I'll do some googling while I'm at it as well.
Yeah. I might. Why don't we just try like a? I don't know. Something really simple. I don't think all these are equal, to be honest. In terms of what the flag represents. Like some of them will be, the rendering method, won't it? The utility, rendering utility.
So I'm looking at what looks available, and it looks like it's just OpenGL, Vulkan Metal, and you've got things like full screen desktop. So maybe if you just don't specify OpenGL at all, it will just automatically use X11 because that's what you've got available.
So what do you mean then? Sorry, I don't
So
understand.
if you just remove that entire the
Flag.
SDL window OpenGL, yeah. So you've removed it already, haven't you? You just got maximized and resizable. So maybe let's see what that gives you. Yeah, just leave it at resizable or whatever.
libEGL. Okay.
So this is the issue. It's trying to open a window and it's.
Yeah.
I really have no expertise in this area.
Oh yeah, me too. I've briefly done got graphical stuff running in WSL before. In fact, as a simple starter for 11. Just to see if something will show.
This would be amazing. It is pretty advanced WSL, isn't it?
It's clever stuff, yeah. Obviously, it's some kind of weird, crazy virtualization that I don't fully understand. I did read about it, but yeah, that information has vanished in my head now. X eyes. Can open display. Okay. No.
Christ.
Okay, let's start by trying to get X working.
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
As far as I understood, it should be pretty out of the box. because I've actually run it before as well. Because I used to run Alacrity from within inside.
This is going to be a mission, isn't it?
It could very well be a mission. Let me just try something on this terminal. Yeah, okay. So the issue is I'm running as a different user. Okay, let's try this. I'm just going to completely open a brand new terminal as a different user, as my normal user. And we'll clone the code down from your work last week. Just going to do this off screen here.
Go for it, mate. Go for it, mate. I feel like next time we need some kind of VM that we can both remote desktop into.
I think this is fine. It's just this initial hurdle of getting the getting some graphics showing. I guess if we even get it showing, I'm confident that we can. We were a pair of experts, and we've been doing this for years.
We're a pair of something, but I don't think
expert
is the right word.
We're at the peak of our mental and physical capabilities right now. So,
oh dear. Is this you working off screen?
Yeah, I'm just carrying on working off screen. I'm just basically copying the files over to a folder just to make them available that we can use here.
Hiding the magic sauce.
Yeah.
don't want to give too much away.
Yeah. Something like that. Okay. What's it called? Zig starfield.
Yeah.
I'm going to copy the files from our shared repo. And then copy them into Zig starfield. Okay.
You need to zoom in a little bit.
Yes. How we're looking. That's all right.
Yeah.
Once I get some code up, it'll look a bit clearer.
Looks good.
Okay. Nice.
Oh.
Zig, build, run.
Give me the Ziggy. Give me the Ziggy. Give it to me
now. Come on. Oh, no, that's fine. No, this is all right.
Ooh, but we want to see the window. Let's comment that bit out so that we can prove that we've got a window.
We don't need to comment out. We just need to remove the 0, don't we? And then do. You can't do. This is a comp time. Mod. So we got to do like at mod.
Oh yeah, this is where we were creating the random numbers.
Right. So that's fixed that issue. So the reason we're using at mod is because it's compile time, not at run time. So it has to pre-calculate that while we. So let's try that now. Oh. Hang on. Can you see that?
I can't see it now. Oh, we got the window. In SD.
That's winning. That is running on Windows inside Linux.
We've got
the future.
We've got an SDL in WSL. It's beautiful.
This is the future right here.
This is the best thing I've seen all day, without a doubt. Right, give me some stars, baby. I want 200 stars on there, randomly generated.
Right, let's do this. All right, guys. Okay, Zig. stars. Let's make it 200. Oh, let's do 100 of them. We're doing them all in the same spot, aren't we? Why are they not animating? Oh, we've commented that move star.
Yeah.
So let's just recap then. We
So
initialize the video, create the window, create the renderer, blah blah blah. While it's running, this is our event. This is our game loop. We listen for SDL events. If it's a quit event, we exit. So inside the loop, we draw a canvas of black, clear it, black. So if previous frame is cleared.
yeah.
For each of the stars, we can set the color. We fill the rectangle, so it's a 4x4 square, and that just renders it.
Yeah. So if we do,
then it's a little delay. So we need to move it then.
But if we leave it like this and just get all of the stars displaying on the screen, then we can add the animation logic.
But they are.
I didn't see them
on the screen. Yeah, they're all in the same spot.
Ah, yeah, but let's get it so that we can actually see them in different spots before we start moving them.
God, you're so picky. I mean, you're not happy with what we've got here.
I'm happy.
Like
I just think we can.
100 stars.
I just think men of our caliber, we can take it further.
Randomize them a bit. All right, that's fair. So we've got our randomized star. So the X and the Y, isn't it?
Yeah. So all that logic is already good. It's just
we just haven't hooked it up yet. So when do we randomize the star? Oh, create stars, randomize star.
Yeah, so we are calling it.
We are calling create stars there.
Yeah.
Passing the X and the Y. So yeah, they should be in theory random between 200.
So let's have a look. It's off screen a little bit, the bottom function, the randomized star.
Oh, I can't go any lower. I think it might be clipped on the stream.
Yeah, I think if you make your window a bit less.
I can't. It's full screen. Oh, you mean as in like that?
Yeah, if you just turn it into a window and not full screen it, and then
it's not full screen now.
If you pull the bottom up a little bit, bottom of the window up.
Is that okay?
Yeah, just we've got space at the top and on the left. It's just that it's going off screen at the bottom. If you see what I mean. Yep.
I can't see. Let me.
You've got about 20 pixels to go on the bottom. You can expand it.
Why is it clipping off so much on the bottom?
I don't know. I think we've just got an issue with a discrepancy between our aspect ratios.
Fair enough.
We
Okay.
need to sort out. But yeah, you can.
How's that looking? You can see like
there's quite
a bit
of
normal mode and all.
There's quite a lot of empty. Yeah, I can see all that. There's quite a lot of space at the bottom now. You could drag it into, and the top left as well. You can go into the top left. It was just the bottom. Yeah, that should be all right.
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So randomize star. So that is generating random number between 0 and 200.
If you just pull your window up a tiny little bit, from the bottom, like maybe 20 pixels. Yeah, perfect. Now we can see normal.
Yeah, it's awkward because there's a bit of a delay there as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see normal mode. Good.
Yeah, so we've got that, and we're doing random. So the random number generator isn't working, is it? I think that's what we can, because that's running 200 times and it's putting all the stars in the same place.
Mm-hmm. How do we get output from here? We can do print, can't we?
Yeah, we can do std.debug.printf, I think.
There's no printf.
Oh, just print then.
It's not see it. And then we do s.x.
Yeah, that should do it. Nice.
And then do another one here. Is that it?
Yeah, that's how to do it. It's not semicolon, it's just a comma.
You didn't like the comma?
Really?
It's is it treating it like it's because I need to do that, isn't it?
I don't think it's .s, it's just s. You see what I mean? .s is like a member.
There we go. It's because I wasn't doing the deallocating thing.
Nice, that's looking better. Okay, so
Okay.
what's that showing us?
Okay, that's all the output. So it's getting the same number every time.
It's because we're not.
It's not very random.
I think it's because we're not seeding it. Oh wait a minute, I know why. So if you go back to the code, so we're seeding the random number generator in the function every time, and the seed is 0, so it's always going to start at the same seed and generate the same number. So the var prng equals rand init, that should go at the top in a global scope.
Yes, you're correct. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, and we should really give it something other than 0. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just means it'll always be the same every time you run the application.
Okay, let's try that. It's because I changed it to a const, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a const, is it?
Because I've got a JavaScript brain. It's polluted by all that stinky JavaScript.
It's the devil's work, mate.
Oh, I don't even want to show you this. It's that beautiful.
Oh, look at that. That is nice.
Check out that starfield. That is.
Oh, that is. Why is it in the top corner like that?
I've got a feeling our coordinates are a little bit off. But yeah, I think apart from that, we're
pretty good though. We're getting somewhere. We can make it full.
The window this big, it's perfect, isn't it? Look.
Oh, but mate, we nailed it. Just leave it like that.
Yeah. Looks like a little. It's like the start of a demo scene or something. Like it's going to start to show some like text in like big bold lettering soon.
Definitely. There's something that I remembered as well. So we created a vector 2, didn't we, last week? But now that we're doing the 3D star field, we need to turn it into a vector 3 and add a Z coordinate.
Oh, okay. So you're getting into the 3D now, are you?
Oh yeah, we're going 3D. We might even go 4D by the end of this, mate.
There's going to be so many Ds. D's flying everywhere.
Big Daddy.
Oh dear me. Right. Okay.
Right, that's good.
So now we need to change all the vector 2s for vector 3s.
Yeah, and then we'll need to randomly generate a Z as well, which I don't know what that will be between. We'll work it out. Vector 2 for a vector 3. Oh baby, vector.
There we go. We got our vector 3.
Oh, look at that! Look, substitution, buffer level substitutions. That's what dreams are made of.
I was probably normally that's fine. I can do that, but on camera, it's just a whole other level, you know.
Oh yeah, when I see
Nerves
that,
nearly got to me a little bit. Doing some Vim live on camera.
So we've got s.x. So yeah, we need to basically copy that line. S.y equals and do it for the z.
However, we don't have a third dimension yet. We're still operating on a two-dimensional canvas here.
Believe you me, baby. I'll take you to the third dimension.
Oh, this is too much. Okay, so we'll add a Z. Let's add a Z Z. Z for Zig. So we're filling a rect. A rectangle is definitely a two-dimensional thing here.
I'll fill your rect, you saucy little bugger.
Let's not get let's not get to filling anyone's rect right now. Let's just let's try and go for more of a I don't know, a three-dimensional shape. So how do we
Okay.
do that in SDL? Come on, you're the pro here.
All right. So this is what I've learned. I know, but so you don't want to do a rect? We still want a rect, don't we?
Well, a rect is a two-dimensional shape, isn't it? A rectangle.
Yeah, but we're still drawing it on a two-dimensional screen, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, so it's just so what we're going to do is that tutorial that I shared last week, which was how to do a 3D starfield, and it was all about perspective projection. Is that right? Was it perspective projection? And what I learned is it's basically for the x and y coordinates on the screen. It's how we calculate where that's going to appear based on its z coordinate.
Okay, I see. I'm following you. So I was kind of thinking we were going to use like I kind of assumed that SDL would have some sort of 3D abstraction in there, where it's like,
Oh no.
you can create. It has all these kind of I don't know what you call them, to make it easier to comprehend in your brain, without having to worry about transforming the two
Oh
2D to
yeah.
3D.
So potentially it might have that, but my idea was let's code like it's 1990, and you don't have any.
Okay,
So like kind of taking it back to first principles, so we can learn actually the fundamentals of this stuff.
I
So
see. I'm following you. Well, in that case, then surely if we're doing like we need to scale them rather than
so I would say for now, don't worry about size. Like we can just draw
okay.
them all as like the 4 pixels or whatever they are at the moment, regardless of where they are. But size will come across based on when movement is added, because some will disappear more quickly than others.
Yeah.
So when we get to actually drawing its screen location, that's where we need to do a little bit of maths. So where it's
Oh no, maths. Come on, give me a break.
so
I'm
this
going to follow your lead here.
so this is where what you're looking at the moment, where it's doing the render fill rect, and we're passing in the x and y. So this is basically where we need to do the maths. So at the moment we're just saying x is x and y is y because it was a vector 2, but now that it's a vector 3, we need to take into account the z coordinate using perspective projection. So the calculation for that is x equals x divided by z, basically.
Okay.
So x over z. So I think you need to do, is it at div something or other? So it's one of the built-in functions for division.
Yeah, but this isn't compile time, is it? Because we're dealing with live memory here, aren't we?
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true.
I mean, we can try it and see see if it complains.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay, yeah, div exact, I guess, or div floor.
Yeah, let's just div floor. Doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it doesn't too much.
So a comma there, I guess. Yeah.
Do you want to see?
Signed integers. Let's use div trunk, div floor. Oh, nice. Did you do it for?
It's underwhelming, that, isn't it?
Well, it's something though. Did you do it for
No,
both x and y?
No, I only did it for X. We didn't get as far as Y. Should I do it for Y? Is that part of the transform as well?
Yeah. So y, it's the same for y, but it's y over z.
Okay. So, hang on. No, we've got this diff floor the right way around. So for the X, is it X over Z?
Yeah, and for the Y, it's
Not Z
Y
over
over Z.
X. Yeah, so it's same for both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems too simple.
There is one missing piece of the puzzle which we haven't. But let's just see what this looks like.
Okay. We still haven't got things positioned correctly on the cameras, to be fair. It's all in that little tiny little corner.
Right, and now there's the focal length. So
Okay.
there's like our distance from the camera, the camera's distance from. To be honest, I don't know what it is. Maybe maybe you can explain it. But
Oh,
basically, it's
yeah. Focal length is like basically the distance how the length in which you see the perceived object, like the kind of length. Yeah, it's hard to explain, isn't it?
but basically, apparently a good number is 2. So when you're doing these divisions for the perspective projection, you do multiplied by 2 for the focal, multiplied by focal length, but we'll just do a constant. We'll say 2. So if you do div floor, yeah, so that times 2.
Okay. I mean, it would probably be better to declare that as a constant, so it's clear, wouldn't it? But
Yeah, like
um,
focal length or something. Absolutely. Now, this is where your real engineering brain comes on.
yeah.
You can just see, like intuitively, that that's a const.
But what's the naming convention for consts in Zig?
God only knows, mate.
Let's guess at that. Here's our, and it'll probably complain that it's that when instead of doing the times, we'll have to do a div, at compile
Multiply,
time sort of thing.
potentially. Oh, I think that should be okay.
Let's try it. There you go. I don't know what we're looking at, but
Where's the window?
it's something. It's something. I know that much.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that what we've got is correct. X over z
Just get rid of
times
it.
f. Yeah, x over z times f and y over z times f. So is the issue that so we got 100 stars. So is the issue that what's the distance that we're randomly generating the x and the y? What are we
Well,
doing?
X and Y doesn't have any distance, does it? Because it's a 2D position on the screen.
What I mean is so when we're generating the random numbers, what are we generating them between?
It's
For the x
basically a
and y.
200 by 200 box, isn't it? So we probably need to make that like.
Yeah, so it's no longer 200 by 200 because there's a distance, there's a massive distance like between the camera and the back of the scene. So now we need to like multiply it by like 20 or something. So we multiply the window width and height by like 20 and generate the random numbers between that, so that we've got
Okay.
some distance and depth.
What about the Z though? The Z.
So
Are we creating our what's it called? A first drum box or whatever they call it?
let's
Yeah.
just do let's do the Z as like 200 or 150 or something like that. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so Z is probably okay, but the X and the Y needs to be way bigger than what it is.
200 times by 200. I don't how big.
Times by 20, say.
I'm completely lost here. I don't have an idea what's going on. I'm just following your detailed instructions and hoping for the best.
Yeah, so this is starting to be reasonable, and then the last thing we need to do is work out where on the screen to put it using the perspective projection, we need to add the half of the screen width or the screen width and the screen height. So yeah, when we're doing that, we need to add at the end, like for the X, we need to add the screen width, and for the Y, the screen height. We don't. Do we have that?
I'm just going to do them as
somewhere?
magic numbers for now.
Yeah, I think we did save it somewhere, but yeah, let's just do it as magic numbers till we work it out.
600s, yeah. Half the screen width, half the screen height.
Yeah. Just to see what that looks like.
Yeah, closer to the bottom there.
Yeah, so we're not quite precise, but that's good though.
It's looking something right, isn't it?
Yeah, when we add movement to it, it'll become clear which ones are further away and which ones are closer.
I hope so, because right now I'm just I'm lost. Is that my depth?
No, it's not your depth, mate. This is chicken feed for a man of your caliber. Okay, so now I think we get them moving.
All right, let's do this. How do we do that?
So I think all we need to do is move the Z. So instead of doing before we were moving the X, weren't we? So let's decrease the Z value in the move function that we created.
Move star Z. Oh no, hang on, yeah. Let's start. Hang on, what's this doing? Why is it doing that? Plus equals 1.
It was
moving
adding 1 to it, yeah. So just do minus equals 1.
This is X though.
Yeah, just do it for Z. And for now, comment out that if conditional, because we don't need that one anymore. But we will need a conditional to work out if it's gone past the camera, basically. But we'll do that in a second.
Okay.
And then for the move star at 9.
Uncomment it.
Yeah. And that. Oh, was it W and H was the screen width and height? That was what we're passing in there.
So I'm going to put move star in the loop, and I'm going to. Well, I can't pass it S. Is S an actual?
Yeah,
can I do that?
You can pass it. You can pass it S as a pointer. So it will edit S.
But that's not a pointer, is it? That's a.
No, you need to put
stars
an ampersand.
and index it.
No, you need to put an ampersand in front of the S there. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. So you're saying the address of S. That's what ampersand is. Let me take a look. And all the stars should rapidly disappear. That's my projection. That's my guess.
Rapidly, one pixel every 10 seconds, or whatever we've set it to. 10 milliseconds.
So what's this then? Ah, yeah, this is because move star doesn't take a vector 3, is that right? Const main vector 3. And we're just passing so somewhere it's a constant.
Well, it's because we're passing this from the for loop.
Yes. So we can't. Yeah. So it's a constant. Wait a minute. But this worked last time we tried it though. Do you know what I mean?
No, we didn't. We never did it with the array. We only did it with a single star.
So the for loop wasn't there before?
No.
So
we need to do an index loop.
We need to do a while loop. Or could we do the index? Can you do stars? Yeah, this could
like with an extra parameter. I don't know how that would work.
So if you do I after the S, and
with a comma.
Yeah, exactly. And then do move star and just pass in stars with the index I, and it will still need to be a pointer, so you still need to put a ampersand before it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. This is where we are. This is why we earn the big bucks, mate.
I don't think so. I mean, look at that. Extra capture and for loop.
I'm sure that was a thing, an index. I'm sure I've seen it before. Take a look. Let me take a look.
Yeah, not familiar with the syntax.
I will show my screen.
Yeah, I can see. Oh no, hang on.
So, where was I looking? Documentation? No, there was. Oh, it was in Learn.
Looks so. What I've just seen is this sort of thing going on. So you can index multiple arrays in one go.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Because you do the I forget what that's called. Like a spread operator to like fill in the gap. So between 0 and whatever number you go into, because it's a for loop, it'll just iterate. It'll increment each time.
So I found what I was looking for. It's ziglearn.org, and it's got for loops, and it's got the index. So yeah, I think you're right. So it's like 0 dot dot. That just means it'll do the entire thing. So this is like turning it into a slice, I think. So you can just you won't do underscore because we actually need a reference to the star as well, don't we? Because we get the X and the Y.
Is there a delay on my screen?
Quite possibly. Sorry, I wasn't looking at your screen. I was looking at.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've already added the index. It just crashed the screen. It crashed the program.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks good. So what does it say? What's the failure?
That's it. Exited with code 1, it just crashed.
What? Div floor? What's it pointing at? Have we like just missed a semicolon or something stupid somewhere?
It's probably something to do with this, isn't it? This move star.
Yeah, let's do that and see what happens.
Yes, that's working. That's running.
Okay.
So as soon as we try and index the move star, so it's something to do with how this memory, how we're managing this.
So let's take a look. Let's take a look at that then. So we're going into star I. But it does. I mean, it looks correct, doesn't it?
Yeah, Zig indexes are 0 based, aren't they?
Yeah. So we're doing. So what was the actual error message then when we're doing this? Let's take a look at that. Usually the errors are not too bad.
So I can see on my screen it animated and then it crashed.
Ah, so it did actually start running and then it crashed.
Yeah, this could be because it's like out of bounds or something like that. Maybe
definitely
some calculation we've got going wrong somewhere.
That's probably what's going on, and it's pointing to the division, is it? So it's probably ended up in a division by 0 or something. There it is. Look, division by 0. Panic. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
So we can fix that fairly easily then. But
yeah.
we need to change it so that when the window appears, it appears in the top left. We specified last week position undefined. If you just do 00, we'll be able to see it on our screen.
It'll probably do it on my other screen though.
Oh, okay, fair enough. No bother. But yeah, okay. Let's fix that division by 0. So that's
Okay, so that was.
so we just need to add a check before we do the divisions to check if Z is 0. If Z is like a 1, just randomize it, I'd say.
We do that in the.
I'd do it in the move star part.
So if Z is.
Yeah, so that condition we had before, we want something like that. So
If it's less than 1.
if it's less than or equal to 1, I'd say. You don't want it to hit 0. So we then need to randomize the star again, basically.
Yeah, we don't have that a reference to the star here. Oh no, we do. S is the star, isn't it?
Yeah, this is interesting because we wanting to change the entire reference. I'm not sure if we can do that. You know what I mean?
Oops.
Maybe we can.
Let's try it.
Yeah. You committed the cardinal sin there that you didn't put braces after your if statement. I know what happened.
Shit. How embarrassing.
So what have we got?
It's the const issue again. We need referencing a dereferenced value rather than the underlying array object.
But wait a minute. Let me show me your code again, because I think
My code, sorry.
yeah, no, yeah, your code, not the error. So when you're doing randomize star, you shouldn't be passing in the address of.
Oh, we're passing in the pointer. Yeah.
It's already a pointer.
Yeah, I see.
No, you didn't. You didn't change it as far as I could see.
I did.
It's in move star. In move star.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah, I'm editing the wrong one.
Yeah.
My bad.
So that should fix that bug and give us another one probably. So what's this then? What have we got? Division by 0 still. So it's got the same issue.
The x coordinate.
And are we just doing minus equals 1 all the time on the x?
No, but it could be being randomized. Maybe it's.
So randomize star. I feel like it's not randomizing the star. Like it's making a change and it's not propagating. Do you know what I mean? Because what we're doing there should prevent that from happening. Z should never be 0. Less than or equal to 1. Randomize star. Yeah, I feel like it's just not. The randomized star thing isn't working.
It just seemed to last a lot longer on my screen than it did before.
Really?
But it is the same duration. Can't show it.
Okay. Let's just take a look and see what could be happening. So we're passing in the pointer to randomize star. I think maybe if we put a debug, std.debug.print after the randomize star in the move star function, so we can see if it's actually changed it. Like if we put above randomize star before, and then star after, so that we can rule out that it's not actually modifying the star.
Are we good with that?
Yep. Let's see if that works. Oh, you need to pass it in a tuple, so the dot brace notation.
Yeah. Oops.
There we go. Is it changing then?
You have any new lines? Panic division.
Ah, so it is changing.
Let me put some new lines in there just to.
Okay, so that rules that out. So the next thing I would suggest is where we do the conditional, if it's less than or equal to 1, change that to 10 or something, or 30, to give us some buffer, you know what I mean?
I think it's the X, I think it's getting a random 0. Because we're seeding it the same every time, it's random, it's the same every time.
So the X. So maybe we need to.
+1.
Yeah, do +1 on all of those.
Well, I can just do it at the end, can't I?
Yeah. That could be it actually. It'd be on the Z though, wouldn't it? Maybe we're getting a random 0 Z.
Yeah, but then our move star should take care of that. Oh no, maybe it's initializing. Oh, either way, it's fine. Makes it safer. Oh, let me show you. You ready for this?
Go on, mate.
Brace yourself.
Oh, mate, sexual chocolate.
It just crashed then.
Wow. I was just going to get excited as well.
Don't know what that crash was all about.
That's what we got here then. Oh, it's also a division by 0. Look at that. Genuinely though, that looks good. Like, I mean, it's rough around the edges. we got to admit, but we could.
I don't think that's rough at all. I think it's the most beautiful thing I've seen.
Yeah, so we didn't specify depth as a const, did we? We just put some random magic numbers in there. So I think we said, what did we say, 200 for depth? Yeah. So I wonder what it'd look like if we set the depth to like 2000 or something.
That's deep.
Deep down. Deep as you like it, baby. There we go.
It's like a pulsar giving off space dust.
It's like a comet leaving a trail.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a comet.
You know what, mate? That looks cool. You know, I like it. Um,
I see what's happening here. So as it basically is increasing the speed. So we've not bothered about the size, but it's increasing the speed.
yeah,
Like I understand it now.
it
That's what I
appears
wasn't
to.
getting.
Yeah, it
That's
appears
what I,
to
that's
increase
what
the
I,
speed. Yeah, but we can add that now. We can do if it's like if Z is greater than 100, we can draw it as a pixel, and then if it's less than 100, we can say right now do it as the fill rect. You know, to give that. I mean, I know it's just going to be binary. It's going to be tiny or big, but it's still better than this. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, whatever it's doing is the Z. We could um, get that as we need a ratio. We need to get that as a ratio of the X or the Y, so it can make it bigger.
Yeah. Also, let's fix the fact that it's a tiny dot in the center that's only going off to the bottom right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why is it doing that? Well, what?
It's, I guess whatever our perspective is, we've got it wrong. We've got some of the maths wrong somewhere.
So this all has to be in the render, doesn't it? Where we're
Well, I
doing.
think it's probably it could be something to do with these positions that we're setting. There's probably about a 3-second delay on the video here, but
Okay, I don't think it's there. I think it's here in the for loop where we're doing the focal length, and you see where we're doing the 400 and the 300. So I think it needs to. So we know what these variables should be. It should be with W and H because we've got the width and the height of the window. But I think it's W and H divided by 2. I think it's half the width and half the height.
oops.
What we got?
Same result.
Okay, so
Because that is the width and height of our window. So
okay, let's take another look at the code and just try and think about it for a second. So I mean, it looks correct. Oh wait a minute, no, times focal length. Is it?
and is it treating the center of the screen as 0? No, it wouldn't be. But treating the top left of the screen as 0, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Is it because it's not the div floor, is it? I doubt it. I doubt that's got
No.
anything to do with it. So
Is it the center of the screen? Yeah, it looks very dead center. So it could be that 0 is there, in the center of the screen.
that's strange though, isn't it? Why would? Yeah,
Look at the coordinates that are coming in.
I think you might have.
No, that's not true, is it? Although I saw one of them 80 there.
No, I think it should be the top left. Unless there's
Z,
like
anyway.
a mode. Unless that's like something you can set in SDL. So
Problem solved. Look at that.
let's have a look.
Make it bigger.
Oh mate, beautiful. This is bizarre. Like, what's happening there? I don't know why that would happen. I can't.
Let's see if we can print out the X and the Y's of some of our stars, just to get an idea of what's going on with the. I'm going to comment out this just to reduce the chatter.
Yeah, good call, mate. Good call.
I'm going to stick this right right here. No, I'll stick it in move star actually. Just get the width and the height in here. Not the width and the height. X and the Y. Because that'll be the X and the Y of the previous. No, it won't. Because we're not starring that anywhere. What am I doing? Somebody help me here. I want to get this value, these values here. I'm just going to copy and paste them just because I'm lazy. What have I done wrong here?
So look.
STD. There we go. Schoolboy error. Then we need to do. Oh, we can't do it that way. I have to do it as. Can you just do it like that and then just. No. Tuple or struct. Can you just declare an arbitrary value here, like that? How does that work?
Declare one.
So, well, I've just arbitrarily. I wanted to print this arbitrary value that I've just calculated on the fly.
You might just need to put in a variable first, maybe.
God, that's effort, though, isn't it?
It's effort.
Oops. Excuse me. Oops. This is embarrassing. I'm not doing very well here, am I?
I'm enjoying it, mate. Don't worry. Okay. I think I might have learned something while we've been doing this. Do you know when we did like the width times 20 and height times 20?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oops. Yeah, so they're never getting above like 300 or 400, so they're starting in the middle of the screen.
yeah, so what we need to do is set the top left as the origin, I think. So what I've just been reading is when we do that calculation where we do the maximum width and the maximum height, we need to set that in a constant. So where are we doing that again? Where we're like timesing it by 200?
You mean where it's
Where we're multiplying the width. It's where we're doing the randomize, isn't it? When we're doing randomize star. So if you go to randomize star, and I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, we're doing times 20. So instead of doing these magic numbers, let's create two consts. One will be maximum width, and the other one will be maximum height, and then we'll generate a random number in that range.
okay. So these when you say not magic numbers, you still mean we're inside the randomized star function.
Yeah, you can do it here for now. That's good. Although we don't have access to the Windows width and height, do we? Here,
No.
but we can just do it. Just right. You know what it is. Just get us somewhere. So the maximum width is going to be the Windows width times by 20. Yeah, and the maximum height will be the Windows height times by 20. Yeah, and then when we're doing the randomize function, we want to do the randomize function, and we want to mod it by max height and max width. Yeah, that's where.
So what we're modding, sorry, we're modding the max width and max height, or
Yeah, so as you've got it, what I've just got it is correct, but here's the difference. What we need to do is take away max width over 2 and max height over 2. So for the X one, it's take away max width over 2. So this is what's going to move it from the center to the left, basically. So you're gonna have to do a division, yeah, over 2. Yeah, cool.
oops. Okay. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, so I think this is what's going to make it appear in the top left.
Oh.
What we got?
Can I show you?
Go on, mate.
Look at that. That's a starfield right there.
I can't see it. Look at that. Give him some more stars. Give him some more stars, mate. So the focal length is like 2. Oh, is that's the depth, isn't it? Why it's appearing like so far away.
Oh yeah, we changed that to like 2000, didn't we?
Yeah. So I think we can become more sensible again.
200 again.
Let's just get it looking. Reasonable. Let's get it looking like a proper one, and then I think we can call it a day. Nailed it, mate.
Test pass. Let's increase the number of stars.
Yeah, let's give it 200. We got 100 at the moment, don't we?
Yeah. This is gonna be amazing. You ready?
Go for it, mate.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Damn. What happened?
Christ.
What went wrong?
Shit,
hang on.
Index out of bounds. Index 100. Length.
Yeah, that's probably why. This is why you should put things in variables.
Oh yeah. We're prototyping, mate. Don't worry. We got this.
Oops.
Good call.
Oh no, we had a crash. We're going so well.
Oh shit. What happened?
Division again. Interestingly, we had a couple of minus numbers drop in there. Which I guess is fine because they're flying off the screen, aren't they?
Yeah,
if they hit 0.
How could that have happened there? Division. So that can only happen if Z is 0.
Well, if we're doing this minus here,
but we're not doing that on the Z though, are we?
no. But if it's dividing x or the y, and the y is just happens to be 0 at that point in time. Because the +1 isn't really going to have any effect anymore. So if this happens to be exactly 200 at that point in time, sorry, 300 at that point in time.
Yeah.
it will be 0, won't it? Because it'll minus the max height.
Okay, so what do we need to just add something to it?
I guess we could just do like, I know it's pretty rudimentary, but it needs to be equals 0. Is it double equals on Zig?
What if you just did floor max width -1, max height -1?
Then it'll, if it's ever 301, it'll be 0.
But it's division by 0 though, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is set in the X. So say if we get a random number that happens to be 301, we'll divide that, but it'll minus 300 from 301 from that, and then it'll divide that by the Z, which is then 0.
But Z isn't 0.
Yeah, what is it? It's the other way around, though, isn't it? No, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Jesus.
Yes, it's X over Z and Y over Z. So long as Z isn't 0, we're fine.
Oh man, my brain is just. I was thinking it was the other way around. I don't know why.
Yeah, you were confusing me.
Sorry.
But no. But so it doesn't make sense to me then, because we didn't change anything on the Z, did we? Because it's division by 0. So, well, let's just add 1 to the Z then. Just sledgehammer to crack a nut.
We're already doing that.
Well, let's add 2.
This is where we know we've.
Oh yeah, we definitely gone off a cliff edge. Yeah, no doubt about it.
It's going to randomly crash at any point.
But it looks amazing. I mean,
it does.
Really
it looks
good.
incredible. Can I make it big? Yeah, obviously it's not adjusting for the screen size, but we can fix that.
Yeah.
Version 2.
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, I think this is great. Like, we cracked it from what we had before, which we didn't even have random numbers, and now we've got the starfield, and on WSL, which is even more impressive, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's next level stuff. Getting this working. This is running in Linux on Windows. It's the future.
It's amazing. It looks really good. I think I'm quite impressed that we've got this.
Yeah, I'm actually. I was surprised at the how simple it is to get that kind of perspective.
Yeah, the perspective projection is quite simple, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is just applying it to the movement. It's not applying it to the actual scaling or anything like that. So I suppose this is technically not 3D. This is just.
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right, but this is a 3D model. Like, we're generating a 3D model of a starfield, aren't we? And we're projecting it onto a 2D screen. So.
Yeah, but we've only really done that to a very small degree, in the sense that we're, like I say, we're only affecting the movement.
Yeah. We're only dipping our toes in the water. But if we could add it so that we can like use the left and right arrow keys, and then it kind of looks around the starfield as it's moving past you. Now we're talking. Now we're in the big leagues. That's when the guys at Unreal and whatnot come knocking on our doors. They want some of that magic sauce.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Unity won't be coming knocking at our door at the minute.
Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah, not that I would open the door to Unity anyway.
We're telling them where to go.
Awesome! This is incredible.
This is good. So let's continue next episode, and let's
end on a high.
Yeah, we'll decide what we're going to do, but I think we can take this a bit further and do something special.
Yeah, I think this. I think we need to get like a little spaceship, and we can get it moving around, flying around.
That could
be pretty good,
amazing.
Couldn't it? Yeah.
Do you mean flying around in the 2D scene above this, or actually in 3D?
No. I mean, we could start by moving the camera, seeing the stars move with the camera.
Yeah.
and that will give us this real sense of 3D.
Yeah. Well,
Then
if we generate the star field and it's not moving, we're just in it, and then you can use the left and right arrow keys to look around, and it changes the perspective, and then you can use the up and down arrow keys to then start flying forward. And
yeah, and then
the space bar fires like a laser cannon.
that's what I'm talking about. That's where we need to get to.
Let's do
The
this.
laser cannon. Fucking lasers.
I think we've got this, boys. I think we've got this. I can see it. I can see it. And then we'll add, multiplayer.
Sky's the limit.
Mate,
Let's
absolutely.
subscription model, pay to win. Let's get all that in here.
It's going to be sensual.
Loot boxes. We'll get loot boxes that you can pick up, and they cost a fortune.
Mate, nothing less than $100.
Yeah.
Not after all this hard work. Come on.
Yeah. This is amazing.
Excellent.
All right.
It's been wonderful.
Well,
I've enjoyed it.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Yeah. I'd have got nowhere without your expert knowledge.
Likewise, mate. Likewise. Yeah. We feed off each other. Awesome.
All right. Well.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. And until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.